right, we're going to be reading a new book. This one's called More Stories. More scary stories to tell in the dark. And tonight's chapter is called Clinkity-Clink. Oh my goodness.
Is it Clinkity-Clink or Clinkity-Clack?
It's Clinkity-Clink. Clinkity-Clack, don't talk back. All right, so we're going to start reading our story now. An old lady got sick and died. Oh no, we're off to a good start. She had no family and no close friends. So the neighbors got a grave digger to dig a grave for her.
Oh my Lord.
And they had a coffin made. And they placed it in her living room.
What?
Yeah. As was the tradition, they washed her body and dressed her up in her best clothes, and they put her in a coffin.
You know what? Let me just interject here. I like it how they said, as was the tradition.
As was the tradition.
Whose tradition?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. Let me get to that. Maybe they'll get into the story. I don't know. I've never read this one before, Esmeralda. This is More Scary Stories, not the original one. The original one I've read, but this one's more.
Keep going.
Okay, I'll keep going. When she died, her eyes were wide open. Oh my goodness. Staring at everything and seeing nothing. Okay. The neighbors found 2 old silver dollars on her dresser.
And put them on her eyes.
And they put them on her eyelids to keep them closed. You're right. They lit candles and sat up with her so that she... There's a dog outside. I wonder if the dog likes our story. Or just keep interrupting. Don't worry. It's not like we're reading a story up here, dog.
Okay, get back to this.
Oh my goodness. Okay. They lit candles and sat... I'll stay on topic. Hold on 1 second. They lit candles and sat up with her so that she would not be too lonely on that first night when she was dead.
Wait, dead people get lonely?
That's right, dead people get lonely too.
All by myself.
Oh, don't want to be all by myself anymore.
Even though you're dead.
Even though you're dead.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. The next morning, a preacher came and said a prayer for her.
Oh, that's nice.
Then everyone went home.
But how many people were there?
And not too many. Later, the gravedigger arrived to take her to the cemetery and bury her. He stared at the silver dollars on her eyes, and he picked them up.
Oh, he's a grave robber.
How shiny and smooth they were.
My pretty.
How thick and heavy. They're beautiful, he thought.
My pretty.
Just beautiful. He looked at the dead woman. With her eyes wide open, he felt she was staring at him, watching him hold her coins. It gave him a creepy feeling.
Yeah.
He put the coins back on those eyes of hers to keep them closed. But before he knew it, his hands reached out again and grabbed the coins and stuck them in his pocket.
He also copped a feel, I heard.
Oh my goodness, that's very weird. Why would you want to cop a feel on a dead person?
Well, he stole the coins. So.
He wanted coins. He had to buy like Super Nintendo or something.
What, for $2 silver?
For $2 silver? I don't know. How much does a Super Nintendo cost these days?
Like $300.
$300? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. What about regular Nintendo? Not so super, but just regular Nintendo.
I don't know. $300?
Anyway, he grabbed a hammer and he quickly nailed shut the lid on the coffin. Now you can't see anything, he said to her. Then he took her out to the cemetery and buried her as fast.
He was at the cemetery. He was at the grave.
He was at the grave, but he wasn't at the cemetery. He was at the graveyard. Right? Aren't graveyards and cemeteries a little bit different?
Yes.
That's right. One's connected to a church and one's not.
Right. Graveyard is connected to a church. The cemetery is not.
Okay, good.
Which one were they at?
Well, now I don't know, but he buried her as fast as he could at the cemetery. And then when the gravedigger got home, he put the $2 silver in a tin box. And then he shook it. He shook it like this. He shook it. He shook it. Shook it.
Wait, did he shake it like a Polaroid?
He shook it like a Polaroid picture. Oh my goodness, just like Outcast.
Yeah, I'm full of...
Hey, ya! Hey, ya!
Okay, that's enough. Zip it.
Okay, I'm going to zip it. Okay, the coins made a cheerful rattling sound.
Cheerful, okay.
But the gravedigger wasn't feeling cheerful. He couldn't forget that those eyes were looking at him.
Isn't there a song about those eyes?
Those eyes! That's right, those eyes. Okay, stop singing so I can continue, okay? Okay, so when it got dark, a storm came up, and the wind started blowing. It blew all around the house. It came in through the cracks, and around the windows, and down the chimney. Buzzo! It went.
Buzzo.
Busy!
Busy.
Busy! Bazoo! Bazoo! The fire flared and flickered. The gravedigger threw some fresh wood on the fire, got into bed, and pulled the blankets up to his chin. The wind kept blowing. Bazoo! It went. Busy!
Oh, you know
Busy!
what it
Bazoo!
went? You know what it went?
What?
Do 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 do. Everything went as
Windy! Oh my goodness, Windy. That's a good song. The fire flared and flickered and cast evil-looking shadows on the walls. Oh, scary. The grave...
Windy has stormy eyes.
And Windy has...
I don't know that part.
I don't know either. There's a good Muppet sketch with Windy. Everyone knows it's Windy! Okay, anyway. The gravedigger lay there thinking about the dead woman's eyes staring up at him. The wind blew stronger and louder, and the fire flared and flickered and popped and snapped. And he got more and more scared. Suddenly, he heard another sound. Clinkety,
Clackety.
clink.
I like clackety.
No, it's clinkety-clink.
I like clickety.
Clinkety-clink it went. Clinkety-clink, clinkety-clink.
Let us know in the comments if you like clickety-clink or clickety-clackety.
But it says clinkety-clink.
I know, but I'm just curious.
It was the silver dollars rattling in the... Oh no, hold on.
Page turner.
Low power mode, low power mode. It was the... Oh man, I hate when that happens on my phone. I have to go on the low power mode. Okay, let's continue. The wind... I lost my spot. It was the silver dollars rattling around in the tin box. Hey! The gravedigger shouted. Who's taking my money?
I am.
Look at this. It's a very scary picture. Oh my goodness.
I am, said the dead woman.
I am, said the dead woman. But all he heard was the wind blowing. Busy, busy, bazoo, bazaar. And the flames flaring and flickering and snapping and popping. And the coins going clinkety-clink, clinkety-clink. He leapt out of bed and chained up the door. Then he hurried back.
You think he would have done that beforehand?
Well, yeah, but you know, I don't think he was thinking this was going to happen, Esmeralda. But his head had barely touched the pillow when he heard clinkety-clink, clinkety-clink. Then he heard something way off in the distance. It was a voice crying.
Where's my dollars?
Close enough. Where's my money? Who's got my money? Woo! Woo! And the wind blew. Busy, busy, bazoo, bazoo! And the fire flared and flickered and snapped and popped, and the money went clinkety-clink, clinkety-clink. The gravedigger was really scared. He got out of bed again and piled all the furniture against the door. And he put a heavy iron skillet over the tin box. Then he jumped back into bed and covered his head with his blankets. But the money rattled louder than ever. And way off a voice cried,
Who's got my money?
Give me my money! Who's got my money? Who? Hi, Nine-Zard, how's it going? Who? And the wind blew, and the fire flared and flickered, and snapped, and popped, and the gravedigger shivered, and shook, and cried, Oh, Lordy, Lordy! Suddenly, the front door flew open, and in walked the ghost of a dead woman with her eyes wide open, staring at everything
And she said,
and seeing nothing.
Why'd you steal my money?
Larry, it's not Larry. And what's his name, Larry? I can't even remember anymore.
Frankie,
why'd you steal my money? Where's my money? Give me my money!
No, you old coot.
And the wind blew busy! Busy! Bazoo! Hi, Deputy Shepbricks, how's it going?
Give me my money back.
Give me my money, Deputy Shepbricks!
Give me my money, Goofy! Remember, Mickey, give me my money!
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy! Give me my money, Mickey!
Oh, boy.
And the money went clinkety-clink! Clinkety-clink! And the fire flared! And flickered! And snapped! And popped! And the ghost of the dead woman cried,
Where is my money?
Where's my money?
Ding dang.
Hoo! Hoo! And the gravedigger
Was
moaned,
that one there?
Oh, lordy, lordy! The ghost...
40.
I'm turning... Oh, lordy, lordy! Look who's 40! The ghost could hear the money going clinkety-clink in the tin box. But her dead eyes couldn't see the box.
Why, they're
What's
dead.
in the box? What's in the box? If you watched on Saturday's stream, you know that Gwyneth Paltrow's head was not in the box, but a whole bunch of toys were in the box. You gotta go check that out. Check out Saturday's stream. What's in the box? Okay, here we're gonna... So she reached out with her arms and tried to find it. As you tell the story, stand up with your arms in front of you and begin groping around you. I don't have any arms, so that's going to be difficult. The wind went busy! Busy! Bazoo! And the money rattled. Clinkety-clink! Clinkety-clink! It's clinkety-clink, not clinkety-clack. How many times do I have to remind you this, Esmeralda?
No, the first one's clinkety-clink, the second one's clinkety-clack.
You know, it's only clinkety-clink twice.
I like it the way.
Okay, anyway. And the fire flared and flickered and snapped and popped. And the gravedigger shivered and shook and moaned. Oh, lordy, lordy! And the women cried,
Give me my money! Who's got my money? Hoo, hoo!
Oh, boy.
Now quickly jump at somebody in the audience and scream, You've got it! You've got it! All you watching at home, you're the ones that have the money, according to more scary stories to tell in the dark.
Hey.
How's it going, Jason Doring? Clickety-click, clickety-clank. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Did you guys like the story? What's up, Esmeralda? You keep interrupting.
About the Etsy store merch?
Oh yeah, you wanted me to remind you of something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, remind me.
Okay, if anybody wants merch, we do have a lot, and it's at Etsy.com, ETSY.com, and if you look up The Dead Skeleton Show, feel free to pick out some items. We got a lot, and they're great. You can get the shirt that the Dead Skeleton Show was wearing on what episode?
I don't remember. It was a good one.
It was a good one, but we got some shirts, so yeah. Go get yourself a Dead
All right.
Skeleton shirt.
All right,
And
Esmeralda.
we'll have some, and we'll have some mystery boxes soon.
Thank you, Esmeralda, for trying to peddle your wares here on the Dead Skeleton Show.
Oh, what? You didn't want to peddle your
No,
wares?
we of course we want to peddle our wares. We should start peddling underwear. What do you think of that?
No.
No? What do you think? The Boogieman should have his face all over underwear, I think. Maybe some boy shorts.
Oh, and...
Or some boxer shorts.
And...
Yeah, and
put
what?
me back up there.
What? Oh, put you back up here, okay. Okay, Esmeralda, come on back up.
I think Stubby might be making an appearance soon.
What? Stubby?
The real Stubby.
The real Stubby?
The one, it's not me making his voice, it's actually the real Stubby.
The one and only real Stubby might be on the show soon?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my goodness! Maybe tune in for the live stream on Sunday. There might be a Stubby sighting. Oh my goodness! Did you conjure him up again?
I did.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Okay, Esmeralda. You know what? I think we're gonna wrap up the stream. Thanks to everybody who joined us. It's been good talking to you again, and we'll see you next time. Oh wait, we're gonna go live tomorrow, and we're gonna go live again on Sunday. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a movie night. So make sure you tune in for those. Check out the Etsy store for the Dead Skeleton Show, and we'll see you next time on the Dead
Sounds like high pitched Larry.
Hold on, high pitch Larry? No, not high pitch. It's scary Larry, not high pitch Larry.
Oh, like you were high pitched Larry.
I'm high pitch Larry. Yeah, you're kind of right.
Booey.
Baba Booey! Baba Booey!